And what it can be used for, or what Comet can be used for, is real-time web applications. So some of these include Plug, and others include Google Wave. And I think in the future we will see a lot of applications that are real-time based. So real-time basically means that everything happens dynamically. And I will show you how this is currently done in Plug. Which of them?
Yeah, exactly. You probably want me to.
Yes. Or no?
Yeah, you have to recap the URL. You are already redirected.
Okay. Okay, so we have two browser windows open. If we do a Plug update here, then we will get a notification in the other window about a new Plug. And this is done with Comet. And Google Wave, if some of you know, also is very real-time based. So Ajax is the current thing that most websites do, and it's not that real-time, and it's very expensive to scale out. So what does it do? I mean, the thing is, we want to know if some updates has happened on the site without reloading the site. And so the browser asks the server, is there any updates? And then the server responds something, maybe no updates. In the meantime, an event is added, but we can't notify back the browser that something has happened. So maybe 20 seconds passes, and then the browser asks again if there are any updates, and now there is an update, and it returns a response back. And this isn't real time, and like I said, you will have a lot of clients spawning a lot of questions every maybe 50 seconds and asking something. And normally also you would need to do a database call to find out if something has happened. So it's not that good. Comet, which is also called the long polling or Ajax push, is a technique where you open a connection and then you leave it open, and then the server, when it receives an event, it sends the response back. Actually, this should be deleted here. This is about, and also here. Yeah. So there's two kinds of Comet things. It's long polling and streaming. And streaming is basically when you open a connection and then just when events come, you just send responses back. Currently, I will talk about it in the slide next. But this is how most Comet works, and this is how it will work in the future. And this is both of these things is what node.js can help you implement easily. And both of these things is also what node.js excels at. You can easily write a little server, and it can easily handle 10,000 or 100,000 open connections without any problem. So yeah. And you have to notice that the Comet servers need to have a lot of connections open And like I said before, you can't scale it using the old model where you use threads. So your server must be event-based. And in Node.js, it's only possible to create servers. It's only possible to create event-based servers. So you don't really have a problem. So if you implement something in Node.js, then it scales automatically. So how do you implement Comet? There are different techniques, as I told you before. It's long calling. It works for most parts, and this is what we use for Plug. It will probably be in the future. It will be used to support older browsers like Internet Explorer 6 and 7 and so on. And streaming without the WebSockets, and I will introduce WebSockets later on. But WebSockets is basically a new technology that's being added in HTML5, and it's currently implemented in Google Chrome. And I think Firefox and Opera are also working on their implementations. So streaming, if you want to implement Comet streaming without WebSockets, then it's very difficult because you will get problems with proxies and firewalls. So a firewall will probably kill off your connection after 30 seconds or something like that. And so you can't really do it that good today without WebSockets. And WebSockets, it makes Comet very trivial to implement both on client side with JavaScript and server side. And in this presentation, the demo I have built is using WebSockets and Node.js. So what is WebSockets? It's it adds a little more flexibility to web browsers, and it abstracts TCP IP sockets to browsers while respecting the security and proxy and firewall issues. So what it basically does is that it, on top of TCP IP sockets, it adds a security model. It makes it easy, it solves the issue with supporting multiple servers on one port and multiple host names on one IP address. And then it solves the issue with data transportation, like if you are sending large amounts of data and you can't send it over in one shot. And it's currently being proposed as a standard for HTML5. And like I said, it's implemented in Google Chrome, and it will probably, or it is currently being implemented in Firefox and Opera as well. And I don't know with Internet Explorer. I hope they do it. But it's not really a problem that they don't do it because then you can just revert back to long calling. So I will first show you a demo of what is possible, and I have built a small chat application. So here we start a server, and here we have two windows with some HTML and some JavaScript, and then we join a chat channel. So as you see, they share state, but it's of course done via Comet communication. So if we post something here, then it gets added instantly to the other window.